Okay, let's talk about that bottle of extra virgin olive oil sitting in your kitchen right now. We all have one. But here's a thought. What if you're not really using it, like to its full potential? Today, we're going to unlock the secrets of that liquid gold. We're talking about turning it from just another ingredient into a total powerhouse for your lifestyle.
I mean, this quote really just says it all, doesn't it? If you've got a really nice top-tier olive oil and you're just using it to cook with, well, it's kind of like driving a Ferrari to go buy groceries. You're just not getting it. Its real power, its soul, is in all the stuff you can do with it that has nothing to do with a frying pan.
So, I gotta ask you, are you really unlocking that bottle's true potential, or is it just kind of sitting there on your shelf looking pretty? Well, let's change that. We're gonna start right now.
All right, first up, let's tackle a problem I know we've all had, the sad, boring meal. We're going to create a little secret weapon here that can make almost anything better. And the best part? It takes like less than 5 minutes. You totally know what I'm talking about, right? You try to eat healthy, you make this big salad, and it's just, well, it's a pile of leaves. Or you cook some chicken breasts and it comes out all dry and boring. And then you reach for that store-bought dressing and it feels like you're cheating. Trust me, there is a much, much better way.
Okay, look at this. This right here is the only ratio you ever need to remember. Seriously, it's the golden rule for making a perfect, like restaurant-quality vinaigrette every single time. And it's so simple.
And here it is, the golden ratio. It's just 3 parts of your best extra virgin olive oil to 1 part of an acid. And that acid can be anything: balsamic vinegar, red wine vinegar, even fresh lemon juice. Now just that, on its own, it's pretty good. But you know what? We're not aiming for good. We are aiming for stunning. So to take that base and really elevate it, we're going to add what I call the soul ingredients, a little bit of Dijon mustard. And that's not just for flavor, it's the magic that helps the oil and vinegar actually mix together. Then a little touch of honey or maple syrup to balance out that sharp acid. Salt and pepper, that's a must. And a little bit of minced garlic, oh yeah, that's the secret kick that just wakes the whole thing up. And you don't even need a whisk or a bowl for this. Just find any little jar with a lid. An old jam jar is perfect. Throw everything in, screw that lid on tight, and just shake it. Like really shake it for about 30 seconds. Once it looks all creamy and everything's mixed together, you're done. Drizzle this on your salads or, and this is a pro tip, use it as a marinade for chicken for maybe 20 minutes before you cook it. I'm telling you, it will be the juiciest chicken you have ever had.
Okay, so we've taken care of our food. Now, let's talk about something else, our hair. If you've ever had that dry, brittle, kind of straw-like feeling at the ends, then this next secret is absolutely for you. Yep, we are moving from the kitchen to the bathroom. So what you're seeing here are 2 totally different ways of thinking about hair care. Most of the conditioners you buy at the store, they're full of silicones that just coat your hair. Sure, it feels smooth and healthy, but it's just a temporary trick, an illusion. But a good olive oil, it's got something called oleic acid that can actually get inside the hair shaft. It moisturizes and repairs from the inside out. We're talking real repair, not just a cover-up job.
And the best part? You can totally customize this for whatever your hair needs. If it's just a little damaged, add some honey. Honey's a natural humectant, which is a fancy way of saying it pulls moisture into your hair. If you've got extreme dryness, an egg yolk is your friend. It has lecithin, which helps strengthen the hair. And what if you have an oily scalp but your ends are dry? Easy. Just use the olive oil by itself and make sure you only apply it to the ends.
Now, if you want to get those like pro-level spa-like results, here's what you do. First, gently warm the mask up a little bit. Nothing crazy hot. This just helps open up your hair's cuticles so it can soak in all the goodness. Then, apply it from your ears down, really focusing on the ends and stay away from your scalp. Wrap it all up in some plastic and a warm towel and just chill for about 20 or 30 minutes. But the most important step of all is how you wash it out.
Okay, listen up because this is critical. This is where everyone messes up. Do not get your hair wet first. I repeat, do not add water. You're going to apply your shampoo directly onto your oily hair and start working it in. The shampoo needs to grab onto the oil first, then you can add water and rinse it all out. You'll probably need a second shampoo, but I promise your hair will be silky and shiny, not a greasy mess.
So at this point, you might be thinking, okay, making a sauce, doing a hair mask, that sounds like a lot of work. But I want you to kind of challenge that way of thinking. This isn't about adding more chores to your to-do list.
It's really about a shift in your mindset. Taking 5 minutes to shake a jar or 30 minutes to let a mask do its thing,
That's not a hassle. It's a choice. It's an investment in yourself. It's this little act of self-care, using pure, simple ingredients. And believe me, that small investment of time, it pays off in a big way.
And look, these are the long-term payoffs we're talking about. When you start bringing high-quality olive oil into your life, you're not just making a tasty sauce. You're actually helping your digestion, you're reducing inflammation in your body, you're giving your skin all these incredible antioxidants, which makes it brighter and healthier. And your hair, it gets this real, genuine strength and shine that you just can't fake with a bottle of chemicals.
Okay, so we've talked about the why, the how, and even the philosophy behind it all. Now it's time to actually do something. So I'm going to leave you with a really simple, direct challenge.
Don't just listen to this and think, oh, that's interesting, and then forget about it. I want you to go to your kitchen, grab that bottle of olive oil, and just try one of these things tonight. Whip up that 3-to-1 sauce for dinner. Or before you take your next shower, give your hair that deep conditioning treatment. Just go experience the difference for yourself.
And that really brings us to a final question, right? Your olive oil, this amazing tool, it was just hiding there in plain sight the whole time. It really makes you wonder, what other simple, powerful secrets are just waiting for you right there in your own kitchen? So keep exploring. And hey, thanks for joining me for this explainer.